Welcome back to more Terraria with Brian. And last time we managed to get the Demolitionist. I have grenades, and I demonstrated that with them I was able to survive some basic caving. And so today my plans are to do some more caving below my little spawn point house over here and try to get some more accessories. I still only have a couple of accessories, one of which I crafted. And it would be really great to get some more movement items as well as different buffs that you can get on those accessories. And so that's my major goal for starting things off today, and so we'll see how that goes. Alright, this is as far as we got last time. I see some bad guys, and I have the right weapons to hit them with. Oh crap! Oh no! Oh boy! Or hit myself with, as the case may be. I'm fine. Everybody's fine. Why can I not place a torch up here? I'm unclear. Let's do this. I'll put a torch here instead. And can I just... Yes, I can just right-click on the rail tracks and get into a minecart. Oh, no! This is like the area where there's like Medusa and things, I think. Can I throw... Yes, I can still throw grenades from inside the minecart. So we will do that in order to try to kill the spiked ice slime. Can I hit Shift or RT, I think is my mount key, the way I have things mapped. Yeah, there we go. Okay, this is a scary place that I'm in right now, from what I recall of the various... Oh boy, yeah, crazy monsters. Oh gosh, heal. I'm gonna buff. Ouch. Oh, I'm still gonna die. Alright. Let's use a recall potion, so that I don't immediately die. Wow. Okay, those guys hit really hard. That might not be the best place for me to go first. But I managed to live, and I still have my potions going for the next few minutes. So let me drop off some inventory and just head back down there, I think. I think that sounds like a reasonable thing to do. Yeah, with regen potion going, I should heal up rather quickly. Right, so basically that's like the marble area, and I don't remember if it was in easy mode or hard mode. There was like a Medusa who could like freeze you when they look at you. And there were the guys who were throwing the spears at me, who I don't remember what they're called. I don't remember much about any of these enemies, except that some of them are really tough. Especially for the level of gear that I'm at. Oh, darn. These are the guys who have frozen me. Gotten me into a lot of trouble before. Ah, darn it. I hit myself. Alright, I have 15 healing potions, so let's not be afraid to use one. Mushrooms, glowing mushrooms, so that I could make these better healing potions is another thing that would be fantastic. I am chilled for another 9 seconds, which is going to slow my movement. Right. Slowly but surely, things are coming back to me here as I play a bit more Terraria. Has been a while. Okay, so this is the area that's scary, but I have also lit a fair bit of it up, and it does seem like there are some loot pots that I guess I'm not going to find any, accessory. Oh, crap. Okay, save myself the grappling hook. That is good. And now let's try to get away to a safer area. I'm not going to find any loot chests. There's just a king statue there. I guess that is a... Oops, crap. Yeah. Hit these guys. Ah. Darn it! I killed myself. I was gonna say, I guess that is a functional statue. And I think maybe there's some new statues in this version, too. That is death number 5, by the way. It's a fresh play session for me, which you might be able to guess, based on how I'm playing. Have it warmed up at all? And... yeah... Well, I happen to see a daybloom here. Can't help myself. Gotta replant. And I'll catch a squirrel as well, why not? So I'm gonna collect my tombstone. I think I have maybe kind of a method for keeping track of my deaths. But honestly, given how frequently I've died so far, I have a feeling that I won't be able to keep up with them that well. I'm sure some viewers will try to do it for me as well. But I'm fairly certain that this is death number 5. And I should really straighten this out and kind of continue my mining just to go straight down, I think. Okay, grenades are good, provided I don't hit myself with them. And unfortunately, I haven't been doing a very good job of that. Ah, darn it, heal. And my buffs have worn off. Oh, gosh. So, yes, I guess the problem with grenades is that while I am finally dealing damage to bad guys, it is a weapon that can deal a lot of damage to me as well. And since it's the only thing I'm dealing, I mean, it's like 60 throwing damage versus 9 with the sword. And so it's really kind of my only weapon against these guys, and so if I don't aim appropriately, darn it, that happens. Alright, well, I am going to make one attempt to grab my tombstone and whatever money I may have dropped there. But then we're going to go back to a slightly more cautious approach as we try to explore some new caves. And I do want to grab the statue as well, since it's a functional statue. After that explosion, I think I saw that below me down here, there might have been a cobweb kind of area. And if there is, that is something I want to find, because having a lot of cobwebs would be a good thing. I do need to worry about the possibility of monsters appearing above my head here, like this bat, and so I'm going to, close that off above me. It might have just been kind of an icy open space here and not cobwebs. I don't recognize this type of area. Is this some kind of new underground formation? It's kind of like half filled with blocks and half not. And are these different blocks? What is that? Oh, that was a stack of coins. Wow. That's silver? That's silver? Are there any other coins in here? Interesting. I wonder if this is some type of new area. I don't recognize this before. I think the coin stacks did exist in previous versions of Terraria, but I don't know that this type of formation that I'm currently in did. And let's see, is there anywhere else to go from here? I guess I'll just do a little bit more digging down and see what I can find. Okay, there is another cave here. Let's get rid of the dart trap first thing. And let's just throw in an exploratory grenade or two. Oh boy. Alright, I actually managed to succeed there. At killing the bad guys and not myself. So, points for that. A glow stick actually is a good way to add a little bit of light below. Okay, it's quite deep, but there is some kind of landing down there. I'm going to struggle even with the grappling hook to deal with that very well. So let me see if I can find a better way down. I can see more minecart tracks down here, as well as more bad guys. Let's see. I think I will have a hard time getting a grenade to actually go to these guys, since they're going to track to exactly where I am. And the yo-yo, I can deal little bits of damage to them with the yo-yo from this distance, but it's going to take too long to kill those guys. So I think rather than go that direction, I will instead try to peek in some other directions and see if we can find any more open cave systems that I can approach from the side. And I've been doing a fair amount of digging like a chump. I need to remember that I have bombs, and so I can use them if I want to dig down much more quickly. And it looked like after that explosion that somewhere right down here, yeah, there's definitely another cave just a few blocks down from here. There we go. Now I've got a much better look, and those look like some guys I ought to be able to drop some grenades on successfully. If I do this, there's not a whole lot of room in here, so these ought to be able to kind of bounce off. There we go. Hit some bad guys. Yeah. How many grenades can Brian throw at 2 or 3 enemies? The answer is a lot. Nice. Yes! Haha! Alright, I think they're all dead. Oops, crap. There was still a grenade that hadn't gone off. I hit myself again. Okay, here comes Cave Bat. Nice. Okay, making some progress. Still quite dangerous down here. It's raining, which means my water leaf are blooming. And so for the first time, I can harvest some of those that I've grown on my own. I did collect some more clay and put some more clay pots over here. And so, at least temporarily, this is going to be my large plant farm. But it's going to be turning daytime shortly, and I think it would be a good time to explore more of the overworld. Hello, I want you to start. Ah. Once it becomes 4:30 a.m., the stars evaporate, and so it must have fallen right at that moment in time. I did also get a rain hat from a zombie. I don't plan to do anything with that, but I think I could probably sell it for money. It's only 2 silver. Alright, but something's better than nothing. I'll take it. Thank you very much. The day bloom are blooming as well. Let me harvest these, and then we will head on a journey to the left-hand portion of the map and see if we can get past the above-ground corruption. Okay, as we get over here, we will be getting to the above-ground corruption, which is going to be a challenging place to stay alive, I expect. And so I think I'm going to go ahead and buff. I'm going to take my iron skin potion, as well as my regeneration potion. Trying out shurikens because I can throw them much more quickly than I can shoot the blowpipe. And so potentially, it seems like that could be a way that I might be able to... Oh, gosh. That I might be able to have another type of throwing weapon that I can use very quickly. I'm going to build across here because we are in an icy biome, and if I touch the water, it will make me chilled, which makes me move more slowly. I really can't afford to move slowly in this area. Bio mushrooms, it's the first time I've gotten that. The ebonwood is kind of vaguely useful. Oh, darn it, I should have not thrown that so close to him. Trying to, when I have the opportunity, hit multiple enemies at once. Alright, but I do seem to be staying alive. Oops, darn it. Okay, you go. Let's hit you with this, and then I can probably finish you off with a couple shurikens. Great. Okay, staying alive. Staying alive. Gonna go for 2 enemies at once. Not happening that time, or that time. Okay. Yeah, these combinations of enemies, these eater souls and the little eaters, still quite formidable, but I am staying alive. Ranged attacks are super useful. Ooh boy. But I do like this combination of throwing weapons. Problem is they're just kind of spawning almost as quickly as I can deal with them. There we go. I did buy a whole bunch more grenades before I left, and that was definitely the right decision. Alright, come back at me. There we go. Okay. Let's see if we can build across here. There's going to be deep chasms here in the corruption, since that is its nature. And right now I want nothing to do with those chasms. I just want to build across them. I want to see if I can get to the left-hand side of the map to find the angler so I can get some fishing quests started, as well as just to get any other chests that one might discover on the surface of the world in the hopes of finding some other accessories that might have various bonuses. Because these are things that could really help me out, I expect. Alright, but I'm doing fairly well against the eaters. And I should be able to finish you off with shuriken. There we go. Some of the money has fallen in the pit. That's okay. I could go down these pits too, because I have my grappling hook. And so I've got a fair bit of mobility as a result. But it's a matter of choosing one's battles. Oh boy. Ah! Oh dear. Okay. We'll go ahead and waste a grenade on you. It's a little dark here. Oops, crap. Hit myself. I got 1 minute left on my, what do you call potions? Oh, no! Almost hit myself with that grenade. Okay, too many bad guys, too many bad guys. Crap, crap. No, crap. Oh. That was sadly my last recall potion, but I did just save my life by teleporting back home. And I do have some new items, and we got some more of the bridges built and things lit up. So I may have more success in the future. Something I keep meaning to do, and I keep forgetting to do. I got some more Shiverthorn seeds, which I don't care about. I got some more Dayboom seeds, which I do want to plant immediately. The thing that I keep forgetting to do is to buy a second piggy bank. I could pick up my piggy bank and just take it along with me everywhere I go. It works like an ender chest in Minecraft, but I really prefer just to have one sitting down, always there, and then carry a second one around in my inventory, even though it does cost me a gold. And so I'm going to go ahead and buy one so I can stash away my inventory whenever I like. And if there's any other things that I want to carry around all the time, I could stash them in my piggy bank as well. But how far did I manage to get on the map over there? Yeah, still not very much farther into the corruption. We still probably had a ways to get all the way across it. It occurs to me that if I want to get better ranged attacks, it would be really useful to have the arms dealer. And I believe if I break one of the shadow orbs in the corruption, I will get a gun, and that will cause the arms dealer to arrive. So I think I'm going to do that. Let's go ahead and just waste a grenade on this guy who's chasing me. And I have bombs. I don't think I guess I'll go ahead and put them on the bar. We ought to be able to use bombs to bomb through the Ebonstone in the corruption. Let's see if I can hit all three of these guys at once. Nice! That was very satisfying. Yes, right over here, I can get down into the underground corruption. And if I could stay alive, we ought to be able to use our bombs to get down to the shadow orbs, break open a shadow orb. Then I'm going to have to travel back on my own because I don't have any more recall potions. So that's something to think about. Alright, you need to die. There we go. As do you. You're going to take another grenade, it would seem. You can have a grenade as well. You get a grenade, and you get a grenade. It's kind of hard to throw them. They have a very kind of small, short arc. Okay, I see shadow orbs right below me, so let's see if I can just bomb straight down to them. It didn't occur to me that I might need more bombs than I have. Let's start with 3 bombs here. I think I'll be able to do this. Yeah, that should work fine. Great, and I've got a grappling hook, which I can use to escape. Great. And, oops, looks like there's a bad guy down there. I think the bomb will break the shadow orb. Actually, I'll need to put some blocks around it. Let's do that. If I jump down here... I have not crafted a hammer yet. I believe I could also break this with a hammer, but the bombs will work fine. There we go. Okay, horrible chill goes down your spine. There is a gun. I saw there was a blue slime down here, so I'll attempt to just kill him with a grenade. Alright, staunch musket. Great. And, oh boy. This guy's gonna be not friendly. Oh boy. Darn it. Alright, that's another death. I dropped 14 silver and 21 copper. That's not very much money. So I won't easily be able to collect that tombstone right now. And so the method that I'm using to track my deaths when I don't collect my tombstones, I believe that's number 6, is to just put a piece of dirt in the chest where I'm keeping my tombstones. And that chest is this one. And so I'm going to put one more piece of dirt in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I think that's how many deaths I have so far. But we did get 34 range damage. Wow, that is way better than the blowpipe with 9 plus 3 or whatever. Yeah. Extra damage and knockback. It's not very fast, but it'll do a lot of range damage. That's exactly the type of upgrade I need. And once the arms dealer arrives, we'll be able to buy as much ammunition as we like. I did get 100 musket balls to go ahead and start. And so let me go ahead and get this thing on the bar. And I guess, yeah, let's just try it out. Nice. Okay, that's going to be super useful. That actually might allow me to fight off... Hey, Marquise, the arms dealer has arrived. Let's go talk to him right now. I guess he also sells, like, a pistol or a handgun or something. The flintlock pistol, which you can shoot quickly but has less range damage. And then eventually the mini shark, which shoots insanely fast. Right. But in any case, I've got 100 musket balls. I can afford to buy more whenever I like. I guess I'll go ahead and grab like another 100 because I expect I'm going to be using this a fair bit. I have enough gold to upgrade my pickaxe, so I'm going to get a gold pickaxe to replace my iron one, and that will help me in terms of digging out my mine shaft. Let's go ahead and sell this guy, and let's go test and see how fast a gold pickaxe is for digging. It looks awesome. I think it's a new sprite once again on the gold pickaxe. It's not all that noticeably much faster than the iron pick. But that's okay, because I do also have a mining potion, which I went ahead and grabbed. And so I think I'm going to hit B to buff and just see how quickly I can dig kind of straight down in order to try to expand our mine shaft into some new cave systems. Uh-oh. I didn't have to go very far, and I found something scary. Useful, but very scary. Okay, these spider caves are probably going to end me very quickly. Oh, but I see... Oh, yes, yes, yes. I want this chest. It's got a web slinger. Nice. Alright, before any spiders arrive... Okay, I should be able to get back out there. Let's try to get some light in here. These cobwebs are going to be very valuable. Let me just... Oh, I see a spider over there. Okay, that's actually good that he spawned out there and not inside here. But yeah, the spiders are probably the most... Oh, gosh, okay. Most deadly enemy I could be facing right now. These two guys, actually. The hoplite as well. Super deadly. But right now it seems like all of the enemies... Oh, meteorite has landed. Right, because I broke a shadow orb. Forgot about that. So we could go mining for meteorite, because I've got a gold pick, and I think that can actually mine that. So that's pretty cool. Okay, in any case, super profitable in terms of cobwebs down here. And I got super lucky that the spiders did not spawn in the cave while I was down here, and instead spawned everywhere else. Due to Terraria's a little bit wonky monster spawning algorithm. Can I see any light down here? Yes. There is a spider over here. Wall creeper is what that guy is called. He will completely destroy me. And so, rather than fight him, I'll just be happy that I have got my mine shaft that goes down into this area. And I will move on to other things. I still have 6 minutes of a mining potion going, and so I might try mining off to the side or something so that I don't waste it. I've found my way into a new cave with a new enemy. I can't remember... Okay, yeah, he's got a lot of hit points, whoever he is. Salamander. Is he part of, like, the under desert area? I can't remember right now. Let's go ahead and finish him off. Right now he's the only one I hear. Makes a very crazy noise. And I hear something else to the right. Yeah, I think I hear an antlion or one of the other under desert enemies to the right, if I'm remembering my Terraria monster noises correctly. Fair amount of tin right here, but I don't know that I necessarily need that. And how far have I gone over to the right? A little ways. We'll probably go around the spider cave, so I'm going to try digging kind of straight down once again while I have 3 more minutes left on my mining potion, and just see if we can find anything. Ooh. We might find something immediately. It's another cave. Where is this going to take me? Down, but that's probably good. Ooh. Alright, it's just a skeleton. Let's leave ourselves a rope so we have a way to climb back up relatively easily. And see... Oops, crap. Ah! Gotta be at range if I'm gonna use the grenades. Alright, good. Got some precious gems that I'd like to mine over there. We've got some precious ores that I'd like to mine over there. And otherwise, this seems like a reasonably safe area. And yeah, I definitely see some of the underground desert fossil-y kind of stuff right over there. What kind of ore do we have down here? I can't quite see what this is. Alright, it's silver. I would like a fair bit of that. So let's go ahead and spend a bomb. Quickly mine up a portion of that, and I would like some more, so let's make a sticky bomb so I can throw it against the wall and explode it just where I want it. There we go. I got most of the silver. And I think this is just amethyst, which is one of the least valuable of the gemstones, but I'll still go ahead and mine that up. Oh, and I think I see... Oh boy. Okay, there's the sand lion, or sand lion. Forget what he's called. The worm. I saw him once before and I ran. This time I would like to try to fight him. There he is. Nice! Okay, grenades did tons of damage. I still have a couple minutes left on the mining potion, so I'm just gonna dig straight down. Alright, look at this crazy area I've gotten myself into. Just got a few seconds left on the mining potion. And, oh, hey! More, mine rails. Whatever they're called. Rails probably is a good enough word. I'm not going to ride them right now. Instead, I'm just going to try to light up the area to see what's around. You can try riding them a little bit later. Oh, you can grapple onto the side of them. Okay, that's useful and valuable, actually. I see like a dragonfly, kind of crazy. What is that thing? Antlion swarmer. Let's not get too close to it. I think like most monsters right now, it would probably kill me. There's a whole lot of monster avoidance that's going on here in the early game of expert mode. But I need to remember that I have the gun at this point, the musket, because I'm sure it can do me some good. Oh, I think I stepped on a pressure plate. I did. Okay, there was a boulder. I managed to avoid the boulder trap. I didn't see the pressure plate, but I heard me stepping on the switch. Unfortunately, the boulder was released from high enough above that I had time to react. There's a variety of underground traps that will try to kill you in this game. And that is one of them. Okay. Yuck. I see you, cave bat. You are one of the few enemies that I can actually take out with my cactus sword. Alright, and is this a pile of rubies? No, it's just some kind of rock. Occasionally you'll see like gemstone and some little piles like that. And... Alright, well, we're slowly getting more cave systems lit up. Unfortunately, I still haven't found more chests with some accessories, which is the thing I really need the most. I did, however, find another life crystal as I continue to explore. We're just to the right of the spider area, and that is something I definitely want. Gimme, gimme, gimme. And the blue jellyfish actually has enough life already out of it that I can finish it off with the cactus sword. Oh, crap. Alright. This guy, however, is going to deserve a grenade as well as some bullets. Nice. Okay. The bullets shoot really fast. Oh, crap. Have a lot of knockback, which is a very useful asset for a variety of weapons. And they're fast and accurate. Like, you can put your cursor right on the guy and boom, it's going to fly straight and go right there, as opposed to a lot of the throwing weapons and bows that have kind of more arced shots. One of the things I really like about Terraria is how much variety there is in the different weapons, and they have a variety of different attributes in terms of how they attack and how much damage they do and how quickly you can reuse them or they reload. And so, yeah, there's a lot of weapons and they're all kind of different. And that makes it fun. I would like a sticky bomb to go after a pile of iron right here. Thank you very much. There's still a fair bit of it. We'll use one more sticky bomb to go ahead and grab it. Thank you. And these guys below me seem to be kind of trapped down in this hole. And so for now, I will do that. Having enemies who are trapped in an area on screen can actually be very valuable because there is a monster cap in Terraria, like a mob cap, and it is a small number. And so if there are like 6 or 8 enemies on the screen, but they're in an area where they can't get to you, then that often means that you're kind of perfectly safe. Okay, this guy, undead miner, and I see some explosives. I want to kill him because he'll probably drop some bombs, and then the explosive stuff, I want to see if I can mine it up and hold on to it, because it could be a useful kind of mechanism, red wire kind of thing, I believe. I don't remember. These are things that already existed in the previous version, but it's just been a while. Oh, crap, 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 crap. Shoo. Okay. Ah, I did it again. I'm trying to throw a grenade down here. There we go. I don't think grenades will actually set off the explosive bomb down here. So I think I can throw these somewhat indiscriminately at the monsters. There we go. And then I think I can just mine this up with my pick. Yes, explosives, great. Detonator, great. And a giant pile of silver. Seems like just the thing that I can be a little bit more controlled than explosives by throwing a couple of bombs down there. Nice. Alright. Unlike Minecraft, where explosives will destroy tiles, oh crap. Cave bat. The explosives, like bombs in this game, will turn blocks into entities, but it doesn't actually destroy like the block entities on the ground. And so if there were 20 silver blocks and you use an explosive and it blows them all up, there will still be 20 silver blocks that you can pick up. Lots of bad guys down here. Let's see if I can manage to hit any of them with some grenades, especially if I can, oops, arc the shots just right. Yeah, there we go. Neat. And those guys drop some bombs, which is terrific. Did I kill everybody? I think possibly I did. Nice. That is what I call turning a profit. I think I can get some grenades down in here too. I'm running out of grenades, actually. Now that I happen to look at the numbers. Only got 17 left. Let's just hurl a few down here. There we go. The nice thing about enemies clustering up is if I hit one of them, I probably am going to hit all of them. Alright, guys. Oops, don't hit yourself, Brian. 4 grenades left. Actually, you know what? I can probably switch to a musket. There we go. Finish him off. Finish him off. Nice. Now, unfortunately, bad guys here are just spawning very quickly. Oh, and I'm having a hard time hitting spiked ice slime. Alright, got him. Oh, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. Alright, I'm gonna buff. Alright, let's use the gun for a bit. I need more light so I can see what I'm aiming at. Now the problem is, with all of the... There we go. With all of the ice and the rails, I can't actually place torches anywhere. I see the dart trap right there. Let's go ahead and take it out. Here is a statue. I don't think this is a functional statue. Armor statue. Oh boy. And I'm not sure if there's a way to know. I think there's more functional statues, but I don't know if that means there's new statues in the game, or if it means... Oh crap! I did not see Piranha. Or if it means that some of the existing statues that didn't used to have functions now do have functions, or perhaps both. Oh boy. It's taking a lot of concentration to try to fight these guys off. I am staying relatively healed up though, so that's good. And I am making progress in terms of getting to new areas of the cave explored. So let's feel good about that. And... oh boy, I see you, Cave Bat, and I would like to deal with you on open terrain. Ice bat. Not a cave bat. Ice bats are worse. They deal more damage, they're larger. They're just a bigger threat. Collecting lots of cobwebs at this point. And actually, there's probably some useful things I could make out of cobwebs. Ah, darn it. Okay. Down to 3 grenades. Let's try... I didn't hit them. There we go. Alright, I think we're going to stick with the musket. And if I drop this down here... Yes, okay, I can see it's safe for me to drop down here. There is fall damage in this game. You have to fall pretty good distance in order for that to trigger. You can also fall through ice, like I just did. I just realized there's a granite elemental down here, which means there's a granite biome somewhere down to the left, I believe. And that's something we haven't seen yet in this playthrough. And so I'm kind of excited about that. Let's see if I can kind of dig my way down, avoiding some of these dangerous enemies, and get over to there, just to get a better look. It's also a place where I think we might be able to find some chests with a reasonable degree of likelihood. I have no recollection of how hard this guy hits, but I think he can, like, go into a state where he becomes invulnerable. I might be misremembering. It might be a different enemy. But I think the granite elemental can, like... There's some granite enemy that could basically, like, turn back into a rock so that he couldn't take any damage. He'd become invulnerable for a few seconds until he got, like, back out of his rock form. Yeah, okay, there's granite down here. Okay, let's check it out. I see a dart trap, so let's get that. I'm fairly certain that I can actually mine granite if I want to. It's kind of an interesting looking block in this game. I think that's the pressure plate. Oh, yep, I got that. Alright, nope, 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 nope. Nope, bad ice slime. Okay, good. He just kind of like fell out of the sky on my head. I don't know if there's a whole lot I can do to defend against that. Goldfish is not a threat. He's kind of a friendly creature. He still died. Because I'm busy swinging my sword. And if friendly creatures get in the way, then so be it. Okay, I'm pretty sure... Okay, there's a piranha. Let's shoot it with the musket as well. Yeah, we're definitely down in this biome now. But even though I hear bad guys, I don't see them. How am I doing on money? I've got 2 gold. Let's take a moment to set down the piggy bank and just quick stack my money away and also clear out a little bit of my inventory so that if I do die down here, it won't be as devastating. And actually, is that... No. Thought that might be some type of item. I believe I could place some blocks, blocks over here to box myself in, and then dig downwards, and that will create an air hole above me, as well as cause my, what do you call it, to ride its way down? Okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay. If I stand up here, can I fire the gun? Yes, down into this chamber. So I might be able to hit the cave bats. I see another granite elemental down here. There's one cave bat. There's no... Oh, he dropped the depth meter. I want that so badly. Menacing. Oh, that's great. Put it on right now. That causes me to deal more damage. Finally, another accessory. That's the whole reason I'm down here right now. Accessories, accessories. They're what I need. Alright, and I... Oh, crap. Just ran out of torches. Didn't realize I was so low. Okay, let's get another torch up here so I can see what's going on. Alright. I'm so happy. Menacing depth meter. Displays depth plus 4% damage. Awesome. And down here, this just looks like life hearts from enemies that I've killed. Great. Okay, here's another one of these granite elementals, which are basically just a renewable source of granite rock, effectively. That's good. I see, and we're right on the edge of the biome again, over here. Okay. Great. Let's go back down into here. I really want to see if we can see the golem. Ah, darn it. You must die. You must die. Oh, he does turn into a rock. Okay. And so I think while he's in that rock form, he becomes invulnerable. Oh, there's a traveling merchant, and I actually have money now. I think I might need to go home and visit the traveling merchant. I've got recall potions on the bar. It's 8 a.m. The traveling merchant's going to be there all day. He stays until the evening when he comes to visit. So I can afford to spend a little bit more time down here. We see lava for the first time. Oh, gotta go in here. Okay, there's a golem, but there's also a house that's going to have good things in it. Crap. Go away. Alright, you're dead. There's a bunch of golems, and there's a mother slime. Okay, more bad new enemies. And I'm going to use my grenade, because I can kill multiple at once. And he fell in the... Okay, that's great. Can I... Oh, these guys can fly through walls. I did not remember that until just now. Okay, there is a chest down here. I want it. I could try dropping a bomb on these guys. Let's actually try that. Yeah, that's actually a reasonable strategy right now, I think. Because these guys are pretty powerful. Let's try dropping a couple of bombs. Great. Oh, what are you? Giant Shelly. That guy has a lot of hit points, and I don't know that I've ever seen him before. That might be a new guy. Oh, there's so many bad guys here. Oh, okay, here comes the Giant Shelly again. I'm gonna buff. Oh, what did I have an extra buff. Water walking. Press down. Okay. I didn't realize I picked up a water walking potion. Okay, Giant Shelly is dead. Great. I still have 11 bombs. Let's see how many of these guys I can manage to kill with it. Nice. Okay. And now I can probably use bullets. Yes. Great, 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 great. Awesome. I picked up a whole bunch of stuff and got to this chest. More shoe spikes, sadly. It's an accessory I already have, and it didn't have any bonus on it anyway. Aha! Here's another house. Great. And it's a gold chest, finally. My first gold chest. Ah, just a flare gun. Not the best item. It did give me some dynamite as well. But I'm happy to have a gold chest. We have more chests for decoration. Well, overall, I think we had a modestly successful play session. I ended up lighting up a whole lot of extra caves over here, and I started bridging over the corruption, but didn't get as far as I wanted to go. Got the depth meter is the only accessory I managed to find. Did find some more chests, but had things like the web slinger, the flare gun, and I don't even remember what was in the granite chest right now. But in any case, it was not another accessory that I needed. That's right, it was another pair of shoe spikes that didn't have a modifier on them. So I would still like to get some more accessories to fill out all of my accessories slot, but we can look forward to that in a future episode. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.